Good evening all, hope you're all doing well. Very, very happy. Just as we started there was an alarm going off, literally for the entire 3 minutes. Someone's car alarm in the car park or one of the flats across the road there. And you would have definitely heard it in the microphone. It literally just stopped just as we went live, thankfully, so I'm happy about that. Hope everyone is doing well. James, how are we? Good evening, good evening. We're starting P3 in this one because... well, I was just about to say because we've actually got a pretty decent qualifying time, and then we look at the guy down in the 22s there. We'll quickly introduce this one. Group, or Diddy Race C rather, Group 1 at Fuji. This is a mega combo. And I'll be honest with you, those 200 laps a few weeks ago in the Super Formulas, I think has paid off because I've managed to get as I say, a lap time that I'm quite happy with. I think I can get down to the 23s. In fact, I know for a fact that I can get down to the 23, so we'll be aiming to do that this stream. And then we've got Group 3 at the Red Bull Ring, which is a cracking little combo, one that we've seen many times. I'm sure we're sick to death of it. And then to top things all off, we've got Zafra right behind us as well. So I just popped into his stream to say hello just before we started. And so, yes, best of luck, Zafra. Here we go. Oh, we've got traction control on there. We don't want that. We'll do without that, thanking you. So the problem, of course, that we have, that everybody has, I guess. Oh, almost right into the back there. Slippery racer in front of us. The problem that we have with these Group 1s, firstly, is that everybody's pretty much in the same car. But, of course, we have this pesky battery sort of situation here. You're still not able to deploy the battery as and when you want yourself. It does take up and deploy the battery sort of automatically through the gears until you get up to 6th gear. It might either be 6th gear or past 150 miles an hour. I haven't quite worked it out, but they sort of go hand in hand. That it starts to sort of harvest the battery, if you like. So until then, until you start putting the brakes on, whoa, then the battery starts to recharge through the kind of kinetic way that it does so. I'm not a technician or an engineer, so I don't quite understand exactly how it does it, but it's clever stuff. We're going to go all the way out wide there, not necessarily by choice, but by pure mistake. So, well, I mean, we're well out of the slipstream here, and these guys are absolutely flying. We got Zafra 1.2 behind us. Oh, has he binned it? Oh, I think he's had a bit of an off there. That gap goes up to 2 seconds. But I don't quite know how, because these guys here, they're pulling away massively on the straights, which tells me that they've still got deployment in their battery somehow. I don't quite know how they're doing it. Maybe there's something very obvious that I'm missing. First time driving the Group 1s on Gran Turismo 7. Bob as well, how we doing, mate? Oh, that was a big kick of oversteer there. I just want to stay on the back of Slippery Racer here. I think we know that P1 is definitely too far gone. I think both of us are probably thinking that, if I'm being honest. There, watch him here. We gain a load of time out of the corner, and then as we reach here, at least on the last lap, he started to gain hugely on the straight, and I wasn't quite sure how that was the case. But yeah, so we need to get used to these. That might be penalties. That might be penalties. Need to get used to these Group 1s. They're a big old handful. We're going to be on the back of them here. We're going to be on the back of them here. Slipstream aided down to the hairpin. Third nice and early. This is the weird one. Fourth gear to the corner, braking zone down to third, back up to fourth, just get the car turned in and a little bit more compliant. And then I'm liking fourth gear up there at the moment because of course they are so easy to unsettle. We've got a bit of deployment out of the corner but not a huge amount. God, you do feel like you're right on the edge in these things though, trying to get out of the corners. Oh no, that's a major mistake, that one. That is a big mistake. That's cost a lot. Cost more than I can afford to lose. Tiptoeing second round there. There it is, up to fourth. Stab of the brakes, down to third. Get turned, up to fourth. Quite nicely done that, quite nicely done. This is the one that I don't like though. In fact, there's a lot of Fuji that I don't like. Oh, come on. In the slipstream once again. Here we go. John as well, good evening. Hope we're all well, hope we're all well. See, I'm starting to lose this gap now. Look at this though, wind there, P5. Keep an eye on him, he's going to come flying through the field, I think. He's just got past Zafra there, I've just spotted, which is impressive stuff because he was starting right at the back of the grid. So that is that's very impressive. That's going to be about 10th gain there, that's decent. Just going to have to try and focus on our own race now though. Oh, don't run that far wide, boy, come on. What a plonker, what an utter plonker. Oh, wind's left. Don't know what's happened to him there then. So quick through the gears in this thing as well. Let's try and catch up once more. No. Right, nicely done there. 10th gained again. Oh, I start to feel the tyres dropping. Under braking a little bit there, struggling. Did outbrake ever so slightly though, I think. Right, back to 1.4 now. Pretty good going. That's it. Bit more commitment. Bit more commitment. That's what we need. Problem being is that I'm looking at the tyres, thinking we're losing a little bit here. Can I commit to the corner? Where realistically, you just have to rely on the pure downforce of this thing. Downforce for days. Didn't seem like it was heading into that braking zone though. I turned a wheel so quick in all my life there. I think there's been a mistake from P1 there. Closing a couple of tenths there. I don't know if anyone will know this, but the powertrain of this thing, so it's a four-wheel drive car, but I don't know if the power, I think it must be like 60-40 in favour of the rear, because it's obviously still so easy to spin these things. They're still rear happy, if that makes sense. Tail happy. So I wonder if they're, I don't know if anyone knows the answer to that, but maybe it might be a well-known fact about Group 1 cars, but to be honest with you, I don't really know. It's not a category that I follow all too closely, to be fair. So, but yeah, are they, do we know if the power's favoured to the rear? Maybe it's like a 60-40 or a 70-30 kind of thing. Just makes me wonder, because of obviously, like I say, how easy they are to still spin out of the corners when you're really trying to gun it. Still prone to quite a bit of wheel spin. As demonstrated, there we go. Come on, I can catch back up now, surely. I say that as if I've been doing it, staying this far behind, like by choice. Make it sound like it's a decision to just, right, now I'll catch back up. I really wish it was. How's that for consistency? 3,000ths behind my previous best lap. closing back to within 1.1, which if I'm not mistaken is slipstream range, but we're soon out of it because he's got a lot more battery to deploy there. Look at the difference, look at the difference. 4/10 I think he's just pulled out there. So now we've had more battery to deploy there that time. Very, very interesting. We're approaching now. We're on to the second to last lap. P1 must have made a pretty major mistake there because he's lost 4 seconds, I think. Please don't be a penalty, 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 please don't be a penalty. I don't think it's a penalty. Right, this is the closest that we've been most of the race then. Now I'm going to start pushing. Now I'm going to really start pushing now. That was interesting that there. I immediately tried to copy what he was doing. He was very, very, very early on the brakes and used the brakes a lot earlier. Obviously continued accelerating through the corner so that you can build up more power in the battery to launch off of that straight. So that's very interesting. Oh, I've outbraked horrendously there. Well, it looks as if it's going to be a podium. We'll not bank on it just yet, though. Yeah, interesting that. Interesting. Alright, good stuff that. That's interesting that, because we tried doing the same there and I did notice we gained a little bit to the leader. He might have just been a bit slower out the corner or whatever, but in theory that really makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah, maybe he's braking a little bit earlier, but still have to try and cooperate both feet here. and just remain on the power. Brake a bit earlier, but remain on the power, and give yourself that that launch out of the corners, basically. Interesting. Michael, how we doing? Good evening. Hope everyone is well. Hope we're all well. We jumped straight into this race. I just managed to time it where I went live, 3-minute countdown, and by the time it started I was in the lobby and we were lining up on the grid, so that was quite fortunately timed. But yes, managed to quickly introduce things and say what was what. But Group 1 at Fuji for Daily Race C, Group 3 at Red Bull Ring for Daily Race B. So we will be having a look at both, I think. And we're going to watch the replay of the two guys in front of us there. Just to see. And then, of course, we will get on to Daily Race B as well, as I say. And we will see. I'm quite happy with my time on Daily Race B at the moment. It can definitely be still improved. I'm quickest in the Supra. But I'm more pleased with my time on here at the moment. 48, what was it, sorry, a 44-0, 34-0, can't remember now. Right, let's have a watch of these guys then. Just want to see as well kind of how they're driving this final sector. Interesting habits that we can take a look at. Now he kind of just hits his braking point at the normal point there. Interesting. See if he keeps this in 6 all the way, because I feel like that was what we needed to do. Brake slightly there though. Okay. And same here as well. Very technical race, perhaps too technical for most pad users. I tell you what, I done a lap on pad, as I do to get the thumbnail. Yeah, so he's actually got quite a bit of battery there anyways. Already, but I think he did brake earlier than me going in. Interesting. I just couldn't quite catch him there. But yeah, I did a lap on pad and I found it very, very difficult. So definitely easier and faster on a wheel. Craig, good evening, mate. How are we doing? Have you set any times yet on either of these? More specifically, Daily Race A. Have you set anything on Daily Race? Daily Race C. Sorry, Fuji. Have you set anything on that in the Group 1s? That's how easy it is to unsettle. That's how easy it is to unsettle. This is why I often freaked out by these cars. You've seen there, that was pretty much nothing. Pretty much spun from nothing there. Right, see if we can improve on this 24-0. Definitely want to get down to the 23s, sorry. Why does the car unsettle like that? Hate the Red Bull ring? That is the first I've heard, Craig. I didn't know you didn't like the Red Bull ring. I thought you would have been all over that. How come you don't like the Red Bull ring? I'm shocked, mate. I'm shocked. With a full battery on a hot lap, I feel like I've improved a lot just through that race. Just on a full battery hot lap, surely enough, I should be. I would like to think able to improve quite easily. Not like that, I won't be though. Oh no no no! Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. I'm off my time there. Let's go again, try and improve. Actually, I tell you what. Let's just start again. With a full battery. Ah, nah. We've lost it, we lost it, we lost it. Oh, how did we stop so quickly there? I've never stopped so quick like that. Ever. Oh, this one's been a terrible lap. That's been such a terrible lap. Done a couple of race B, only seems like Red Bull Ring was a week ago. Yeah, I thought that. I thought that. Oh, Zafra's improved. Oh, wow, 26. 23.6. Wow, Zafra. Nice improvement, mate. Nice improvement. Oops. Love it. Right, we're P4 then. We've got to aim for the podium. We've got to aim for the podium. See what we can do. Prefer the fictional tracks. Wow. Worst track on the game. You're not. You can't be talking about Red Bull Ring, saying that that's the worst track. No way. No way can you be talking about Red Bull Ring. I will not have it. I will not have it. Yeah, to be honest, Fuji's a weird one for me because I've forced I love the track, but I'm so bad at it, and I've forced myself, especially with that 200 laps in the Super Formula time trial thing. I've sort of forced myself to, thankfully, get a little bit quicker here, but still with some pretty major struggles. I don't find it quite a natural track to drive, but then again, oh, we've got lag in front of us here. Just what we want in a set of Group 1 cars. Hopefully he's got a penalty for that though. Away he goes. He's coming back though. Oh man. Zafra, drop back, give us the slipstream. Oh, how we got that? Oh, we did run wide actually, yeah, I'll take that back. Well, that's kind of the killer 2-hour race that we definitely didn't want. What happened there? Seemed like we just didn't even serve the penalty. Come on, I need to get P4 back, at least. Oh, he might have just made that a bit easier for us to do so. tidy little slipstream here. Doesn't help us out quite as much as I thought it would have done, however. I need P4 back and I need a podium as well. Double mission. Oh, he's all over. Gone. We'll have it. Right, Zafra in front. Let's see if we can chase him down. Legend. Don't bin us though. Don't kill us. Pushes us along. I was waiting for him to kill us into the corner though. Right. We're chasing down Zafra now. Come on. See if we can do it. See if we can do it. We are within 1 second. Outbreaking slightly there. Still closing though. In the slipstream, come on. You can see I've definitely had a little bit more power again to deploy there. Again, the battery making all the difference in this race. Love it. Love it. Yes, Zafra, mate. Yes, mate. What a move. What a move. No, 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 no. Right, we're going to have to go again. Great race in that so far. Great race in that. We're only halfway through the race. Plenty more of that. And we'll be in for a good one. Is that yellow flag? Who's that yellow flag for? It is a yellow flag for P2, I think. Affinity Racing versus Race Asylum, absolutely. The battle you've all been waiting for. Oh, and there's P2 as well. I think he's actually held Zafra up a little bit there, potentially, on the way out the corner. I just have to be a bit cautious not to head straight into the back of him. Oh, God. I would love to blame dirty air and a bit of wash there, but I absolutely cannot. that was about as wide as you want to go. It's getting exciting now. It's getting very close. Go, come on. You've got to work with him. I'm with you, Jack, come on. Ooh. No chance of us going for a move because I'm maxing out 6th gear long before we get to the braking zone. Might be a penalty for me, that. Oh, and there's the dirt. Yeah, that one definitely kicking in that time. Damn it. Right, everyone go tune in to Zafra's stream instead. Because he was chasing down for P2. We've binned it. Oh, man. Need to try and break around 30%. Let me catch that properly. 30% early. I'll catch it on the straight. 2 seconds, David. Sorry, mate. 2 seconds. Oh, I just can't believe I've just been that. We were chasing down Zafra pretty well there. And he was chasing down P2 as well. Right, just watch Rory's latest video. You need to try and brake around 30% slightly earlier than your normal brake zone. Massively increase your hybrid. Right, okay. Indeed, let's give it a try. And there's Viking behind us as well, or well, now in front of us. Sorry, Viking. Sorry. That wasn't me braking 30% earlier, was it? That was me braking probably 30% too late. Oh, man. I can't believe how quickly this race went downhill there. We were doing so well. Right, that was definitely braking a lot earlier there. Question with that though, are we still braking? Are we just braking earlier, or are we also changing our braking to brake less, if that makes sense, so that we're still then meeting the braking zone that we're trying to get to? Does that make sense? Or are we just braking a lot earlier but still at like 100% brake, if that makes sense? Or are we trying to just extend the actual braking zone? I don't know if that actually makes any sense, the question I've just asked. Do you get what I mean or not? I don't know. I don't think I explained it very well. I know what I'm trying to ask in my head. Yeah, so brake before your normal spot. Oh, at 30%. At 30% brake. I get you. Now I get you, yeah. Like that. I think that's what we're meaning. Something like that. That was pretty spot on, I think. If that's what you were telling me to do, then I just did it. If that's not what you were telling me to do, then I just did it wrong, but I feel like I could see the difference that you're talking about through doing that. It's just trying to do it that makes it difficult, doesn't it? I forgot to do it there. That's the problem. It's actually also remembering to do it. So it's like ingrained in you, certain braking points, isn't it? So difficult to... Oh, man. Can't even turn. Alright, I guess we're focusing on the next race then. That's the one. Good stuff, good stuff. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. I think that will help in the, well, obviously more so particularly race, because the amount of times I feel like we're struggling out of the corners, and that's obviously the reason why. If that's what other people are doing, it's clearly working. It's just trying to get the coordination to do it, though. It's going to prove pretty tricky. He had full hybrid pretty much the full lap, every lap. Wow. Right. That obviously goes to show the difference that it can make then. Yeah, hard to relearn it. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Oh my god, this corner in particular. Hard to get your brain to not want to just stamp on the brakes. And brake later as well. Like, it's alien to feel like you want to brake earlier. Oh. For God's sake, come on. Why can't I drive? How did Zafra get on? That's the other option, is just keep on the brakes at 10% everywhere. Then you blitz past people like that on the out the corners. Jesus, look at the difference though. That's the difference a full battery makes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Zafra got P4 in the end. Good result, but we should have been up there. We definitely should have been up there. Shambles, that one. Absolute shambles. Right, let's go again. Let's go again. We'll do 2 more Group 1. Then we'll get over at the Red Bull Ring. And we'll get 3 races, possibly 4. We may go to about 10:30 tonight. Because it's just such good fun. He says, gutted at how badly the last race went, which was no fun at all. Right. Zafra at 23.6. That's a rapidly quick time. I want to try and do something similar. I tell you what, there's a question, David. Would you know? Oh, hey. If I just Oh, I was going to say, I thought for a second there, I got an email off from eBay. I'm going to put my phone on silent. Oh, do not disturb. I got an email from eBay. I was like, what have I just accidentally bought? But we're all good. Right. Yeah, David, would you happen to know, off the top of your head, maybe, I don't know, if that technique, I couldn't really sit, I've only watched one of the quick laps. Would you know if that technique is being used in quali as well? How was the gig on Saturday night? It was awful. It was absolutely awful, actually. One of quite literally the worst gigs that I've ever played. It didn't go badly or anything like that, but just the venue that we were at, it was not set up for a band to turn up and make a load of noise and play. We've played there before, and it was already a very small setup, like a small corner of the room, as like most pub gigs are, to be fair. Anyway, I knew that was a penalty straight away. Anyways, we turned up, and the bar manager came over. She was like, "All right, just so you know, they've put some chairs in the corner where you're playing." I was like, "All right, okay." Like some seats is what she said, in the corner where you're playing. I was like, "All right, okay. I'm sure we'll be able to move them." When we turned up, they'd literally put like an entire booth sort of thing, you know, like the seats that come off the wall. Same as you're driving on Saturday, yeah, exactly. That could not have got any worse, that stream. Honestly, by the end of the day, I was in such a bad mood. I was in such a huff all day because after that stream, I went to the gig in a right huff, and then turned up and then found that basically like they'd blocked half the stage by putting these stupid booth seats in the corner. Obviously we couldn't move them, so there was like no room whatsoever for us to try and get set up, and then and so I was just in an absolute huff about that as well. I was absolutely raging by the end of the night. So yeah, well, it wasn't too happy, I gotta say. That's probably a penalty, but we'll see. Might as well give it a go. Yeah. Yeah. Right, come on. Let's just start this lap again. Start this lap again. Should have just gone home. I was tempted to be honest. I was looking at some of the broken drumsticks in my bag, thinking, can I actually just cut my hands off with this and use that as an excuse to go home? Any excuse would have done by that point. Yeah, awful gig, that one. Goes down as a gig to forget, that's for sure. Or it goes down as a venue not to play again. Oh, bugger off. Short shifting out of the corners. Yeah, I was starting to do that. I was trying to get a little bit brave as a way to try and hopefully improve my time. Is he doing that on his quali, is he? I was trying to take the gamble in order to improve the time. Definitely not doing it during the race. Or definitely am, sorry, doing it during the race. Shifting during the race. This is the one that I'm struggling with. Because when you get it right like that, which I'm quite pleased with there, you can take it, obviously, we're taking that more or less flat there. Oh no, that's too early on the brakes, that. Way too early on the brakes. I could have done with short shifting out that corner before I binned it in the race behind Zafra. Nah, messed that up. This might be alright, this one. This might be alright. This might just be a 23. This might just be a 23. Just be a 23. Oh my god, it's nowhere near. Oh, it is 23. That took me a while to realise. That took me a while to realise. 23.8, right, there we go. I mean, let's pretty much call that a 23.7, because that's what that is. It's not a 28.8. Sorry. Oh my god, get my words out. 23.9 is what it is, not a 0.8. Because it's only 2 thousandths off. Right, now we're not going to cross the line in time. But we've improved, that's the good thing. And in the race as well, right, okay, interesting. 23.777. If I can get that, mate, I'll be over the moon. Look at that. Look at that. Tell you what it is, that first sector there that we've just done, in fact these first 2 sectors are a massive improvement on what we've just had there, and it's a shame we're not going to cross the line. That is a real shame we're not going to cross the line. That's alright, we binned it anyway, because that lap was going to be a mega improvement. I kept it flat, foot down to the floor, and just dropped to 5th gear early enough that I could just keep it flat all the way. So I was happy with that. Right, 23.8 then. Look at that from Kia. That's a 21. How? How is that even doable? 21.9. My God, that is ridiculous. I think he's like P5 in the world with that. I think he's like P5 or... Oh, that's just sickening. That is sickening, that. That's really annoying. Oh, that is really annoying. Get your free t-shirt. We'll see if we can do it, James. We're going to do this race and one more. And I want to, in that gap, I want to improve my qualifying time. Let's go. Where we're going to end up on this one. This is a pretty stacked lobby, let's be fair. We've got Key up top. We've got a load of A pluses filling out the top 4. We've got Viking at the back, purposely not setting a time. So that he can climb his way through the grid and embarrass everybody. Good luck, buddy. Cheers, James. P7. I think we just, to be honest with you, I think we just try and stay P7. I think we got to try and stay P7. P2, my word. That's ambitious. No worries though, James. Enjoy the rest of your night, mate. Catch you in a little bit. Very cold tyres to begin with. Right, there's Zafra in front of us there. I'll do my best to try and stay on the back of him. Zafra's under pressure. Someone's gone. Look at that. We are now P5. We've done absolutely nothing to deserve it or achieve it, but we're now P5. Zafra's got the slipstream. Thankfully, we've got a bit of a gap behind us as well here. We've got a slight slipstream off Zafra. Distant slipstream. Right, and we're trying that tip that David gave us there, braking a little bit earlier. Sort of 20%-ish, something like that. 20-30%. And then stamping on the brakes for the final bit of the braking zone. And that's... Oh, you're kidding. You are... Can't be kidding. Why? Every time. Every single goddamn time. So frustrating. So frustrating. Key must have made a mistake. Key must have binned it, I think. Because he's no longer P1. We need to try and just grab back as many positions as we can do. It's going to be tough, but protect the DR at this point. Levitus, how are we doing, mate? How are we doing? Oh, you raided me on Twitch. Sorry, mate. I was absolutely miles away and hadn't even noticed. I do apologise. Thanking you very much. Way too kind. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Apologies that I hadn't spotted it. I can see the yeah, I'm just miles behind on it because I know what I'm like. Oh, it's dirty, yeah, there. I know what I'm like. If I look at the chat, I go straight into the wall. I will welcome everybody along who's joined from the raid from Levitus. Thank you very much, mate, once again. I promise you we were doing a lot better than what we are at the moment, because we were P5 at one point, and it went downhill very, very quickly. Went downhill very, very quickly. I did just realise though, Levitus, sorry, I didn't have the chat on multi-stream. I did only have it on YouTube, so I have missed. I will have missed comments on Twitch temporarily there. I do apologise. But I've got it switched over now, so we're all good. Bit of battling for P1 there. We've got a new race leader at the moment, heading down into turn 1. Keistler with the fastest lap though, 24.0. Got one of the TTV lads in front of us here. Go, 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 go. Right, in the slipstream. Oh, there we go. We'll have that place. That'll do. Right, P10. I think I can spot P7. If I can get back to P7, I'll be quite happy. Oh, I can spot P8. No, yeah, P7. Outbraking in the slipstream. Got the better of me there. Got to get on the chocolate as well as we go. Ooh. Oh, that was me braking early as well. Torpedo missed me at turn 1. I missed the torpedo because I didn't even see. But I'm glad about that. We've got damage as well now. Try and make sure we get past this guy now. Still got a bit of front damage as well. Damage is so sensitive. It is. I prefer it that way though, because it does stop people being a little bit silly. Or, you know, I get, you know, that's the idea of it at least anyway. It seems to be serving that purpose at the moment. P10 here. A little bit gutted about that, considering how I don't think we would have stayed where we were as such, but we were just a lot further up the grid and doing a lot better than we should have been doing at the moment, and than we are doing at the moment, sorry. Oh no. That was partly my bad, that. I ended up braking too early, but he still left the space, so then I tried to go for it. Person up ahead, the TTV guy, sick nerd here, 191k followers. Oh, there's Key. How's he ended up behind us? How on earth has that happened? Either that or we've been... I was just looking at the boards there thinking, if we actually just... Are we that far behind? We've been lapped. Look at his speed through there though. That's mega. Possibly learn a thing or two here by trying to follow Key for the next few laps. Go then, this could start to get interesting. This could start to get interesting. If we can hang on to the back, he's got a stronger slipstream though. never going to be able to hold on realistically here. Oh. That also costs so much time as well. Man. It's one of those, isn't it? You know you could have been in for some absolutely mega races, and then just each one of them's kind of just not gone the way that you thought they could have done. Or just not gone the way you hoped that they would do. He's managed to get through though. He's up to P8. I almost wonder if he's just driving like that to wind me up now, because every time he goes sideways, I think, oh, I can get past him, I can get past him. Here he goes, he's going to bin it, and he never does. I think he's just doing it to wind me up a bit. Trick me into thinking I've got a fighting chance. That time though, we've got it. That time we've got it. Right, P9. P6 for Zafra as well. Nicely done. We've dropped a couple of positions though, which is a shame. But it's part of racing, isn't it? All part of the fun. Right, another bit of a nightmare, that one. So we're going to go one more time, and we will see if we can have a bit of a smoother race, I guess. A slightly less tricky race would be rather ideal, I think. Definitely not GG, that one. We should have been way further up the field. Well, at least 2 positions. And who knows, the way that things were falling apart for the guys up ahead, we were not far behind the podium position. It's amazing the difference that the battery makes, though. That hybrid power acceleration is just absolutely insane when it gets going. Right, let's try and improve this time again. Full battery out of turn 1. That's what we want. Downshifted a little bit too early there, but we've still managed to take that flat. Ooh, More or less had a full battery for all of that so far as well, which is good. I would love to keep it flat in 4th there, but I just don't quite have the confidence that the car's going to stay where you want it to do, what you want it to do. Stay doing what you want it to do. Oh, we've messed that up so wide into turn one, into the final turn in the Panasonic corner. I think it's going to be a little bit off the pace, this one. No. We've improved by a matter of a couple thousandths. Oh, no. Start again. I think we literally improved our time by 3 thousandths. Wow. Man! Right, let's go again. We'll get 3. We should get 3. Enough time for 3 laps here, I think. So hopefully we manage 3 laps. Let's just commit, yeah. That's penalty. I was going to say, I'd be very surprised if that wasn't. I was waiting for it to come up. Right. We've dropped ourselves down now to only 2 laps, though. Yes! Yes! What an improvement. What an improvement. 23.4. Good night, you got a power outage soon. How come that... I tell you what, actually, it's interesting you say that, Levitus. You're from South Africa, aren't you? I only found out the other night that they do that. Where was I at? I was on a job for filming for a live streaming event, and one of the people was tuning in from South Africa, and they said, I forget what they said it was called, but they said they hope they don't get it where they get the notification to say that the power would be going off. Is that what you mean? I forget what they said it was called, but is that what you mean? I'd never heard of that. I didn't realise that was a thing. I found it quite interesting. Yeah, cheers, Bob. I'm happy with that lap. I didn't think I was going to be crossing the line that with that time, to be honest. That's awfully done though. So let's go again. Oh no, I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to cross the line in time here. I should have just continued with that lap. Never mind. Never mind. We'll take a guess at what could have been. We're only going to miss out by literally about 7 seconds. Right, that's what I want to do instead of shifting down as well, I think. The slightest of lifts off the throttle. I'm sure that will be a top 10 time somewhere taking that flat, but I don't have the guts to do so. I think the slightest of lifts just to get the car to turn back down on the power. Keep it in 6th so that you're not losing time by changing the gears. Frustrating that, because I think that might have even been a better lap. Only by maybe half a tenth or so. Oh ho ho, look at this. Right, we're P1 on this one because we've obviously dropped down. We've dropped down quite a bit with that poor result from the last race, so we're no longer in the top splits or driving with some of the top splits. Right, let's see, who's in this one? Anyone that we know? I don't think so. Right, well, we're P1, so we've got to hope for a win here, surely. We've got to hope for a win. Oh, not so fast is in here. There he is. We know. Oh, I don't know if that's sent. Right, let's go. Come on. Good luck from Bob. Thank you very much, mate. Fingers crossed. We're starting P1. I mean, it's going to be a case of how many places do we drop, because we are absolutely not going to stay in the lead. But let's see. How many places are we going to drop? Get your guesses in. I'm going to guess for all 15 positions that we can possibly drop. We will. It's guaranteed with me. I just know it is. Third gear out of the corner, cool tyres. Same there as well. Oh, that's mighty quick from this guy there. He's absolutely launched through there. Fair play, lad. He runs a little bit wide. That might have looked like I made contact with him there, but I can assure you I did not. He absolutely launched through turn 2 there. I was maybe a bit too cautious. That's a pretty big gap there. That is looking at the moment pretty fortunate. For me, of course. Not for those guys. He's quick, this guy behind me though. He's very quick. I feel like I kind of got that I kind of got that 0.4, I think it was, wasn't it? Out of nowhere really. I get the feeling that he's a little bit more consistently around that sort of pace. He's only half a tenth or so off me, I think. I'm getting the feeling that he's a little bit more consistent around there. That was my first time being that quick. It was a 4/10 improvement on the last lap. I don't even know where I managed to do it really. Hope that's not a penalty for running wide there. There's absolutely nothing to gain by being out there for sure. Win, says Bob. Is that your prediction, or are you just telling me win? Or a bit of both. Neil behind me then, current fastest lap, beats me by a 10th. That's going to be a penalty. That is going to be a penalty. Bugger. I did say it would be a case of how many positions do we lose. We're going to be right in the mix then after serving this penalty. They're going to be right on the top of us here. Go. Here we go. He's looking for it, he's looking for it, he's looking for it. Side by side. Fair play, lad. That is brave, and it's quick. That is brave, and it was quick. I kind of partially backed out of that one there. Braked just a little bit earlier. God, he's stuck with it though. He's stuck with it. All I can say is a big fair play, lad. got the slipstream, and I think we've had literally a splice of a second worth of more battery there on the exit. Let's get back to it then. There we go. We see that is the difference that the boost makes. That is the difference that the boost makes. We've just braked a bit earlier. Thank you, David, for that magical, magical little tip there, because look at the difference that made. That is the difference that made, David. That is a game changer. Oh, bit of contact there. That was a game changer, that. And not really something I would have ever gave a thought to even do. But we just seen there, his battery had just finished, and we maybe had a couple more meters worth of running with the hybrid power. Wonderful. Win or death. Well, we all know with me it's one or the other. Most certainly one or the other. We're only halfway through the race now, so guaranteed to be death, isn't it, really? That's an interesting line. Not one I recommend. Yeah, brake for longer earlier, yeah. I was just saying there, Stu, I don't know if you caught the overtake out of the Panasonic corner, the final corner, but that was what made the difference. Just braking a little bit earlier. Just trying to harvest a bit of power before we give it the beans onto the pit straight. Oh, he's got a penalty as well. Hopefully that pretty much sorts us out then. Oh, of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. You said win or death, Stu. You are right. I went from winning to death. What a nightmare. He's managed to take the lead as well now. I can safely say there's no way I'm catching up to him. Always speaking too soon. Always speaking too soon. Commentator's curse or what? Honestly. Yet again, I've done an absolute Ferrari job of the situation. Started on pole position and gave myself absolutely no hope of winning the race. Oh, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. See if we can try and get back onto the podium. 4 seconds to kill in 3 laps. It's going to be tricky. Doubt it's going to happen realistically. gap to him there, 2.9. We've took absolutely nothing out this lap. But we might manage to get P2 here because they are scrapping. So we'll hold out hope for that, I think. But P1 just too far gone. P3 with a penalty, so we're going to get back onto the podium, clinch a podium perhaps. Unfortunately, that's going to be the best we can hope for, I think. Don't be a penalty, don't be a penalty, don't be a penalty. I think it is going to be one. Nope, thank God for that. There we go then. In the end, a podium is actually a good result for us there. But we should have had the win. We should have had the win. Just as I was saying, he's got the penalty behind us. We should be safe. We managed to... I managed to put it into the wall. Right. Should we get over to Daily Race B then? And have some fun at the Red Bull Ring? What do we reckon? Or should we stay on Daily Race C? What would people prefer? Daily Race C in the Group 1s? Or head over to Red Bull Ring in the Group 3s? Proceed for Ferrari now. Yeah, annoying, eh? Annoying. But yeah, Bob, good recovery, not too bad. Pole position, fastest lap, but just not the race win. Everything but the win. But it's one of those. First to third, yeah, exactly. I wouldn't mind if it was last to third. That would be something to shout about, wouldn't it? But that one was a bit of a shambles, but never mind. Right, Stu saying race B. What's everyone else thinking? The problem we are going to have here is the was just how competitive it is. Let me just quickly see where my time was actually. In the global rankings, 156. I think that is the best for me. I think that's the best I've managed. 156 in the global rankings for the Group 1s. That 21.4. That is just crazy quick. Absolutely crazy quick. I'm literally 2 seconds off that. Interesting. I wonder just how much quicker I could go. I would love to know, but... Right, Group Race B. It's a mixed bag, this one. Well, it kind of is and it isn't. You've got the NSX and you've got the Supra. And then as we drop down, we start to see a little bit more. So we got Lev there, in the 4C. Someone in the R8, which I wouldn't be doing the R8 around the Red Bull Ring. You've got the V12, the 911 as well. I've seen a few more of those earlier, but they seem to have been knocked down by people improving in the NSX. Not too sure if there was anything much else in there, to be honest with you. NSX, 911, and the Huracan. Wow. Yeah, we'll not be doing it in the Huracan. Wind there in the NSX. The Red Bull Ring's one of those laps, though, isn't it? One of those tracks and laps where it's just incredibly tight in the rankings. Mine was 611, so quite a way back. But yeah, in the Supra, I was quickest in the Supra. Couldn't manage to improve in the NSX. Found it a little bit too understeery. Found you had to brake a lot earlier in the NSX as well. The Supra suited me quite nicely, but I think that was mostly because they're my manufacturer at the moment, so I'm driving a lot more in the Supra than anything else. But right, final hour then. Final hour. Let's get ourselves in, and let's go for it. Basically, we got a 29. I can definitely get down to the 28s. My fastest on the friends list is a 28.2. And Viking with a 28.5. So he's half a second ahead. Bob's a couple of tenths ahead there as well. Stu's saying the Porsche. We can have a look at the Porsche after this, definitely. Didn't think I'd actually... I knew I was slightly wide, but I didn't think I'd actually crossed the line there. Be same again there, isn't it? What a plonker. Come on, I'm used to these Group 1s. Imagine a Group 1 car around the Red Bull Ring. That'd be interesting. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, we'll definitely give the Porsche a shot after this one, Stu. I navigate these two corners. I sort of ran out of time before the stream started. I was going to try... I tried the NSX, wasn't best pleased with that one. And then jumped in the Supra and managed to improve pretty much immediately. What on earth am I doing? Why can't I drive this at the minute? Managed to improve pretty much immediately. And then I start the stream. So I didn't manage to jump in the Porsche, but that was on my list of cars to certainly take a quick look at. Now I've got into a nasty habit of braking a lot earlier to try and harvest battery power. This is not what we want. This is not what we want. Whoa! Also not what we want. Oh god, this is also not what we want. That's going to be a penalty there. That's going to be a penalty, I think. No? Yeah, it is. I just keep running. because neither of these next few laps, even with a penalty included, obviously, are guaranteed to be setting. They're definitely not going to be any quicker than my current best. I've got a bit of work to do to get up to speed here. .3 that lap with the penalty. Annoyingly, it actually looks like that one would have improved, had an improvement of time. Ah, you've got to keep your foot down, haven't you? You've got to keep your foot down. Right, let's jump out of this. I want to change cars. Just to the one in the garage so I can have the livery on it. Because it's impossible to see that time. White text on top of a white bonnet or a hood is makes it impossible to read your delta times. So let's oh, maybe not then. No, never mind. Doesn't matter. Why can't I enter? Oh, yeah. Right, we do this first race in the Supra, then we'll do the second race in the Porsche, and then we'll do one more after that in whichever car we prefer. Struggling to get the car slowed down there. That final sort of final few yards. Oh, same again. Right, I forgot to say, who wants to guess my qualifying time? Of course, correct guesses to all 3 decimal places. Free t-shirt from the merch store. I totally forgot to get that game started. Anyone want to hazard a guess? I want to get down to the 28s for sure. That's definitely our target. Woohoo! That's not where we want to go. .29.3. We can improve on that for sure. Well, of course we want to, or we need to if we want to get a better time than what we have. We need to take 4/10 out of that. Practice that corner again because I'm well off at the moment. That's a 1/10.5 improvement. We want to go a bit more than that. Let's get 3/10 out of this if we can do. Don't put it on the grass, you donkey. Come on. Further out to the left for taking that corner, I think. Now we lose time there on that one. Nah, we're not going to manage to improve our time. See how far we get round this lap, though. Right, let's try an alternative tactic here. Being another 10th improvement if we manage to take that one across the line, but nothing for now. Oh, for God's sake, state of this. Look, P10 key 27.8, 1.2 seconds quicker around this lap. That is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Oh well, have to try and see. I suppose we've only got 5 laps to do. Hopefully we can't drop too far in 5 laps, but we'll see. James was guessing a 28.777, 28.962 for Bob. If I can get either one of those, I'll be happy. I'll be happier with the 777, given it's the quicker time. But right now, just to even get into the 28s, I'll be happy with. Right, we'll be doing 3 races for Daily Race B. We'll be doing this one, and then, of course, 2 more. We'll try the Porsche after this. If anyone has any suggestions, by the way, for other cars to try, then do let me know, as long as it's not the NSX or the Huracan. Other than that, I might consider it. The NSX I just didn't like. I just was not comfortable in the NSX. But it is clearly the quicker car. Mickey Mouse Toyota Jap crap. I like this Supra. Don't badmouth Toyota. They're my manufacturer. I was going to say though, in the straight I should be doing a little bit better. I also found the NSX to be a little bit twitchy on the way out of corners. It just wasn't quite settled as much as I would like it to have been. Right, we've got a half second for P8 here. Who's holding up P9 by the looks of things. All I can do is push him along there. Have another penalty here, the Brit. He might, yes, he does. There you go, 1 second penalty. I was just going to say he might end up over driving there to try and compensate. So we got that's good stuff for us so far. the straight line of this Supra, and the acceleration is the only thing that's keeping me in it at the moment, though. In a lobby full of quite clearly superior drivers, i.e. the top 3 look. Right, he's serving a penalty. We've got quite a gap behind us, thankfully. Let's chase down P7. Come on. Aston V12. Good shout, mate. Yes, very good shout. I may well have a look at the Aston. That is a mega shout. Right, we're closing the gap, though. We're closing the gap. How about this? Right on the back of them as we head to the apex of turn 3, or turn 2, 3. Turn 5, I think, or turn 4 if you're in for the MotoGP. Stuff, here we go again. On the back of them still. I think I could have P7 here. He's going to go to defend. He's going to end up out braking, is he? Are we going to get round here? Get the switch. Good bit of fighting that. That was a good bit of fighting. Side by side all the way down to the braking zone. Nice. Not doing too bad so far, eh? Still time yet. Still time for it to all go wrong. Couple of positions made up though, I'm happy with that. Excuse me. Oof. Please remember to hit the like. Absolutely, mate. Picture and sound all good as well. 2 updates that I absolutely needed to hear. Awesome. But yes, please do. If you haven't done so already. I was going to say if you're enjoying it. Even if you're not, help a lad out. Hit the like button. Goes a long way. Almost as far as I outbroke. In fact, rest assured, the light goes even further away, further than the distance I was away from that apex. That's how much alike helps. Right, I think it's going to be, as long as we can take this home, P7. Yeah, cool. P7, that one's not too bad, that wasn't too bad. A couple of positions made up from P10, so happy with that. F1 was good, Max just too good. I'm afraid we're going to get to that debate where it is the whole Lewis Hamilton versus the car situation, because for Max, yes, it's a breeze, but it is the Red Bull, just such a superior car to everything else. Such a superior car, and I wish Ferrari were just a little bit closer. Because it's great when we're getting to the races and we're talking about mixed up grids and stuff, but a bit of a anticlimax when Max can start at the back and still win the race. It's impressive to see, it's impressive to do, but yeah. Stu, maybe more on my side of the argument there. Right, what's next? What's next? Oh, don't let Stu see the vision. He'll be suggesting that. He'll be suggesting that we do the vision. Right, let's get into that Vantage then. Let's have a quick look at that. Wow. This Aston's a bit lively. Definitely not doing the vision round here, Stu. That is asking for trouble. I'll maybe stick with fourth gear out of there. Gonna have to be careful in turn one though. No. Right. That is a lot of time going to be lost through there. The understeer of the Aston. It can't quite corner the way that the Supra can. It felt alright until there though. That's going to be a major struggle in that lap. Carry a little bit more corner speed though there. 29.8. Let's see if we can improve much. Oh, see, I need to be down. I need to be in third there, but I tried to go to fourth. Maybe it's a bit too slow for fourth gear. Obviously, getting bogged down a bit. It's just trying to make sure that the car would be settled. Oh, the MR cars are fixed? In what way? How have they been fixed? They're just not a death trap anymore. Maybe that's why we saw the Huracan up there. Perhaps. .6. We're still 0.6 here off the sort of time that we were setting in the what do you call it though? In the Supra. There's a 10th gain because of course we were bogged down so much in the in 4th gear. I still short shifted probably too early to 4th. So there's maybe still another 10th to come, 2 tenths to come. Definitely brake a bit later in the Vantage. I just wish 3rd gear wasn't as lethal as it is. That would be a big help. That's my worry though. It's going to be very, very easy to do that in the race. Not as much snap oversteer, okay, but you still got the horrific lift off oversteer. I was hoping that's what they might have settled down a little bit, but clearly not. Or maybe not, I should say. Try the 458, yeah, in one of the recent forms of balance of power that we had, of course that's been updated as well, so need to try and consider that. The 458 was one of the top cars around here, and then they've since changed the balance of power, and then no one's in the Ferrari anymore. It's going to be so easy to end up doing this. It's going to be so easy to end up doing that in the race. I can't handle the V12 power, James. That is the problem. You're right. That is literally the problem. Yeah, the NSX, Michael, for me was just too easy to unsettle. It just didn't feel comfortable at all. Not that that was obviously any better. No, this is not going to be the car for this race, I don't think. It's mega and I do love it, but I'm just a little bit of a liability in it. Go the RSR, yeah. I think I'll stick with it for now because we've had a bit of practice in this. I'll probably be now quicker in this than our first time attempt in the RSR. Still impressed with the Supra though. The Supra was really good. I like that. The Lambo's chained to the garage floor. Yeah, I had a few laps in it, Bob, in the NSX, but I couldn't quite get used to it. I mean, I think I maybe done about 10 laps or so. I mean, not a huge amount, but 29 point. What did I have? It was like a very high 29. I think it was like a 0.8 or something like that. Couldn't seem to do much better than that in it. Maybe it's a bit more practice than I could have done. But as soon as I jumped in the Supra, I got it down to 29.3, then like 0.2, then 1, then down to that 29. Basically, each lap that I done, I was like improving by a tenth. But just a shame that I can't seem to get any quicker than that. I think if I stuck with it, I obviously then went and done other races and then came back. But maybe if I stuck with it, I would have held a bit more pace. I don't know. P2 in the R8 then. I think that is very, very brave. Very, very brave. Everybody else in the NSX, I think. Supra here. 911 there. So we'll watch how these guys do. 911, 911. Someone else in the Vantage as well. Cool Dawn in the 911. So yeah. Let's see. Seen the new Lotus tonight. Oh, interesting. Looks and sounds awesome. Neighbour works at Lotus. Well, that is if there's ever a contact to have. Oh, mega! Did he have it on a test or something? On a week's test or something where they get to nab the cars for a few days? I'd love that. Right. I thought I was missing a bottle of water. It was in the fridge. Right, let's go. Come on. Batter them, boys. Come on. Let's have it. Let's have it. Trying to be very careful. Trying to be very careful. Corner and speed round there, not quite as good as the Supra. But other than that, not too... Oh, he's gone, he's gone, someone's gone, Bob's gone. Right, P6. 3.4 to the lead, so I think there's been a little bit of argy-bargy into turn 2 there. Bit of time lost for those guys. Ooh. Almost losing it there. Almost losing it there. Right, he manages to get up to P4 there. I'm pretty sure he was in front of us, P5. I think he's managed to get the position into turn 1. They're going to be one side by side here, maybe. Are they not? I need to be careful not to go into the back of him. He's pretty much parked it. Oh, God, that was awful. No, no, no. I don't know if he's braked early to try... I don't know what he was trying to do there. I don't know what. I think he's just broke early to avoid going into the back of him. But then I very nearly went into the back of the Frenchman. Which has cost us a bit of time and then ended up leaving us with a bit of a gap to him then, because of course I was trying to react to what he was doing. He was then pulling away. P7's going to be on us yet. Half a second rather. Going to be closing. Come on. Come on. Short shift, James is saying. Ah! It's going to be one of those static races. We haven't really moved too much. We haven't managed to achieve too much. But as I said when I think I got into this one, just trying to stay where we are will be one of the best things that we can aim for. Oh, there we go, there we go. Bit of penalty action. We'll have a bit of that, Where are they going to serve it though? You did previously, of course, serve it on this straight, but that's no longer the case. If it's only a half second they've got, which I very much assume it is, if they don't serve it before they cross the line. That will become 1 second, but I don't think that I'm going to be within 1 second. In fact, there's the penalty spot there. So 1, 2 people serving a penalty. We're going to be right on the back of them. It's a big penalty. What they have, because it's cost them almost a second. Oh, actually, that probably is half a second penalty. This guy, we're going to be within 1 second here. I think we will have this position. Yes, we do. Right, we managed to get P5. Not bad, not bad. DR up. Yeah, definitely DR up on that one. P5, not too shabby at all. We'll take that one. Right, we're going to do one more. Should we jump in the Porsche for the final race? What do we reckon? Final race in the Porsche? Aston, not bad. Yeah, it was. It was not bad at all. Not bad at all. I think 1 lap pace is where I would have struggled with it. And then in the race, it seems to have been pretty decent there. Served us pretty well. So I will have that. Greg, how are we doing, mate? Good evening. Hope all is well. You're just in time for the last race of the stream. Red Bull Ring, Group 3, and we're going to do it in the Porsche 911. Right, now. Where it gets interesting for us yet is that the Porsche on GT Sport was one of the most planted cars ever. And I've mentioned this quite a few times. GT7, it's a little bit more lively, but I've got to say, those first 2 corners that I've just done, a lot better than I was expecting. Maybe that's because we've just been in the Vantage, which definitely felt like it wanted to kill us. So let's hope that this Porsche is not too bad. Certainly feels alright. Feels a bit quicker than the Vantage, I've got to say. Certainly feels a little bit more comfortable, quicker through the acceleration. Definitely. Such a pointy car, this. Can't be too greedy on the throttle because it will run you wide. Almost feels at times with this thing that you can't accelerate and turn. It does cause a lot of understeer. Until you look down and realise you don't want to be accelerating because you're already doing the corner a lot quicker than any other car. Right, 29.4, not bad for a first lap. Let's get an improved time out of this car here. .4 no way, no way, no way. Look at this, we could be down to the 28 already in this. Wow. Car of choice for me around here, most definitely the Porsche. It just laps up this Red Bull ring quite easily. Magical stuff. Absolutely magical stuff. 28.8. Look at that. What an improvement. We do 2 laps in this thing and we've improved our time by 0.2. That's probably going to be a penalty, that one, though. Yeah, as I expected. We'll just carry on. We'll carry on. Actually, no we won't. No we won't, because if we restart now, we'll have enough time just to get all of these laps in. Right, let's try and get down. I think I see James saying about a t-shirt there. Let me... 28.777, that's what we're going to aim for here. Let's try and take off exactly, well, 98 thousandths. As close to 1/10 as you can pretty much get, I would say. Maybe 1 second gear there. Because second gear takes you up to 90 miles an hour in the Porsche. Right, half a tenth up. Acceleration of this thing's absolutely mega. Should have been on the power earlier there. Should have definitely been on the power earlier. No way. No way have I just lost all that time. I just lost all that time. I was nearly 0.3 up there. And I've just lost it all in the final sector. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Right, come on. Final lap. Apologies, I'm not looking at chat at the moment. There we go. Back again. A little bit wide there, a little bit too deep into that apex. Don't throw this away now. Don't throw this all away now. I've lost a 10th. But that's not too bad. 6.55. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. 6.55. It's going to put us P2 here. So can we try and chase for the win? Let's see if we can end this stream on a high. We've had some ups and downs over at Fuji. So let's see if we can do good on this one. Here is to certainly hoping. What do we reckon we can do? P2. We've got to chase for the win. But he's 4/10ths quicker on his hot lap. Right. Here we go. I'm happy with that Porsche. I'm gutted that I wasn't in it earlier because I would have realised how good it was and stuck with it. A win this time, please, says Stu. No bother, Stu. Consider it done. Maybe not today, but a win at some point. Consider it done. Maybe not this one, though. Keep your t-shirt again, then. Someone will get it one day, and I hope it's you, James. Win only acceptable. Absolutely. Absolutely. I tell you what, though. What car was he in? Was he in the NSX? Because I feel like we just need to keep the pressure on him if he is. Is he? Is he? Is he? Is he? Is he? Yes. Is that the NSX? Can't tell with the livery. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's the NSX. I just feel like we need to keep the pressure on him. And that NSX will trip up soon enough, I hope. There we go. Simple as that. Brilliant. It's a gift. Absolutely. Don't quite manage to get past him there. I could have been a bit more aggressive into one of those final turns and into that right-hander, but right, we're right on him. Right on him. We've got the better exit here as well. He's outbraked. Oh, look at this. It's a fight for three-way fight for P1 though. Ah. I looked for it. I looked for it. I don't think it was ever going to be really worth doing, though. I'm going to get past him here, however. The acceleration of the Porsche is proving to be a little bit quicker. Although the second phase of acceleration, he has the advantage on. Oh, he's outbroke. Oh, no. Oh, I certainly wasn't expecting that. I was hoping we could hang it around the outside. He just got himself a penalty, though. I didn't catch what that was actually for. Not actually sure what he got the penalty for. Right, we need to chase down P1 now. Problem being, though, we've only got 2 laps to do it. You'd probably be right in thinking I've already had my best chance, which was when he served that penalty. And then the scrap with P3 there has cost us and put us a bit behind. 1.6. Come on. He's got the pace. He was like 4/10 quicker on qualifying as well, so he's definitely got the pace. Oh my god. He must have aced that first corner there. I thought I'd done that alright, but... Not gonna happen. thought he'd binned it there. He's going to have a penalty. I think he will have a penalty. No, he doesn't. I thought he would have had a penalty there. It looks as if he'd ran wide. Man, 1.7. We lost it with the scrap with the fellow Brit there, but it was all good racing. That was really, really good fun, that. Good fun. Yeah, I was hoping for that, James. P2 taking out P1. I was hoping for that, but... Should we do one more? I'm tempted to do one more. Should we give it a go? I don't mind doing one more. Yeah, not a bad race though. Didn't go backwards. Yeah, exactly. Didn't go backwards. And that is the main thing. I was just going to say, I think we might have just clenched fastest lap, and we did indeed. Only just though, only just. Hey, not too bad. You can't complain at that, I don't think. That was good racing there. That was really, really good. Oh, he's left. I was messaging the guy there. One more. Go on then. One more. Yeah, let's do it. I've been convinced. It didn't take much convincing, but I've been convinced. Right, I'm sticking with the Porsche though, and we're going to go again, and I'm going to see if I can improve my quali time. We'll get about 5 laps in, I think. DR boost for sure, mate. Absolutely. Yeah, good DR boost. So if we can improve this, 28, let's see if we can get this to like a 4 or a 5. Let's maybe aim for 5 first. Wonder if that'll be a penalty there. Yeah. Let me just try something here as well. Need to be turning in earlier. T-shirt time again. 28.555. Let's aim for it. I literally need to take off exactly 1/10. So let's see if we can do that. Ah! Cheers, mate. Let's see. Let's aim for that treble 5. One-tenth, exactly 1/10. 28 point... James, 28.666. You love your treble numbers. That was the one you should have guessed. I am reading that right. That does say treble six, doesn't it? I think it does. Does it say 686? I can't even tell myself. That was from being a 10th up as well. That was from being a 10th up. We've got 2 more laps here now. What am I doing? Come on. Stop messing about. Feeling the pressure now. Man. Nah. Can't seem to get close again to that 28. 28.6. Can't seem to get close. Even my optimal's only, what's that, 28.9, I think? Oh, dear. Right, we're going to have to hope, then, that we have a good race here. I hope we're not starting too high up. Too low down, I should say. Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, man. No. P9. P9. Right, let's just try and work our way up. Oh, Uncle Bob's in this one. Oh, Bob's your uncle. Oh, excuse me. Right, final race. As you can see, I need to go to bed. Oh, God. Right, come on then. What can we do out of this? What can we do? WRX has good race pace, but we're going to have to change car for qualifying. Interesting. And I never even considered the WRX. I'm not really a fan of it on GT7, I've got to say. But maybe I need to have a look at that as well. I love this. I love the Porsche though. I love the Porsche round here. This tuning on it is just pretty perfect, to be fair. So if you haven't yet, Greg, I definitely recommend trying the Porsche, giving it a go. Right, that's the end of the stream. What an absolute donkey. What an absolute tit. Right, we're ending on an absolute bombshell there. Or an absolute catastrophe of a race. Man! I should have ended on the P2. I should always end on a high. I should always end on a high. If we get anything close to a race win, I should just stop the stream. I should learn to do that instead of thinking, oh, that was good, let's do another one. Anyways, we're going to end it there. There was no way we would have ever caught back up there. That was just, we had loads of damage and all the rest of it. So that would have been a rather boring 5 laps for everybody. But I hope everyone's enjoyed it nonetheless. I certainly have done, apart from that last race. I certainly have done. We will possibly be back later this week. I've got a very, very, very busy week. But if I can do, I will try and get on to some more races at the Red Bull Ring. A little bit more practice in that Porsche, and I think I'll be laughing. Next stream is going to be, I think we're over to Fridays now. Circuit de Sainte Croix C, which I'm not. I got to be honest, I'm not looking forward to. I never am though. I never am looking forward to this track because I just don't like it. But hopefully we can have a good race there. I'm going to force myself to like it and put some practice in. And then just for reference, I want to have a quick look here. We got Roadster Touring Car at Alsace. So we'll probably not be doing that one. Although that is on Saturday and I wasn't planning on that. Anyways, so next stream will definitely be Friday. The one after that hopefully will be... or if there is one before that rather, then it will be either Wednesday or Thursday. I will have to see. But anyways, I hope everyone's enjoyed that one. We've ended on a bit of a downer, but I should always end on a high. And that's my lesson for the next streams. Yes, hope everyone's enjoyed it. Appreciate everybody tuning in, as always. Shame about the last one, but onwards and upwards. We'll try and get back onto the daily races this week. If not, then Friday I will be live streaming the manufacturers, and I hope to see everybody there. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Catch you all in a bit. Toodles.